Well, congratulations to Obaladoja, who's spoken quite often about his desire to ascend the throne, and that has become a reality today. We'll talk more about that subsequently, but tonight on Beyond the Headlines, governors across the country are coming under mounting pressure to raise the minimum wage as workers demand a fairer deal in the face of rising inflation. Already, Imo and Ebonyi have taken the lead with pay increases, but will others follow suit? And what political risks lie ahead for governors as we approach 2027. In Anambra, the political temperature is rising with the governorship election around the corner. The APC has inaugurated its campaign council and it's promising to dislodge APGA after nearly 2 decades of dominance. But can the party finally crack Anambra's complex political code with an incumbent that says he has all it takes to return a second time? Joining me from our Abuja studio is the APC National Vice Chairman for the Southeast, Ijoma Arodogbo. Thank you, sir, for joining us on Beyond the Headlines. Imo and Ebonyi have already announced pay increases, but many other governors are still stalling. From your vantage point in the ruling party, what do you make of this hesitation? Is it about affordability or political timing ahead of 2027?
Well, thank you for having me. I would rather talk about the 2 governors in my zone that have been able, that are very compassionate about the welfare of their people and decided to increase the minimum wage above the federal government recommended 70,000. Starting with Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, my state, raising the bar to 104,000 naira per month for the civil servant as minimum wage, and followed immediately by his younger brother, the governor of Ebonyi. They spoke together, I believe, men with compassion, men who think about the welfare of their people, men who go to bed every day and say, how are my workers faring? How are my drivers faring? Are they able to cope with an increasing cost of livelihood? And they decided, they agreed, I know, and increase the minimum wage. I would rather talk about them. I know that they have checked what they get. They have made their calculation. For Imo, I know closely. When he became the governor of Imo State, Governor Hope Uzodinma did a lot to close all leakages from the civil service wage bill. He saw that there were a lot of ghost workers over the years. He saw that there are people from the time they gained employment should be over 100 years, and they are still receiving salary, or some of them receiving pension. And he said, come, I want to see those senior citizens. Let them come and have party with me. Let me celebrate them. And nobody came forward. He checked further and saw that there were a lot of leakages over the years. And he closed those leakages. He closed the leakages to the extent that for you to make any alteration in any name, maybe you have a Okeke AO, and he now appeared as Okeke OA. It must be approved by him. So he diligently looked at the leakages and closed them up. So now he has made his calculation, automated the salary structure, the payment. So every worker in Imo State or every pensioner is uploaded in the automated system. So at the end of the month, you receive your money. You don't need to call anybody. You don't need to consult anybody. And from the statistics of when you gained employment and your age and everything, they are able to know when you exit from the civil service.
I hear you.
After closing all these leakages,
yes,
he saw that there are a lot of revenue that can be used to improve the welfare of the workers.
Allow me to butt in quickly. I like that you're passionate about the improvements you're talking about in Igbo, but you're also National Vice Chairman of the APC. You mentioned that both Imo and Ebonyi State governors have shown empathy, towards the workers. It begs the question, what's happening to other APC governors? Is it that they're not as compassionate as these two other that you have mentioned?
I'm talking about my zones.
Exactly, I get you,
Sir,
but
I'm talking about my zone. Ask me about the other governors in the other 3 states of the Southeast. Ask me about them.
I hear you,
so
but
it is their business.
Yes, I hear you clearly.
It's their business when they will decide to do so.
Labour insists that
other states.
Indeed, I just want to follow through with what you said. Labour is insisting now that the current wage no longer reflects economic realities. I understand the zoning thing, but we're all Nigerians, and as a party man, I'm sure you are also nationalistic in your approach, so you can speak to what's happening outside the region. I'm concerned about your party's strategy for balancing fiscal sustainability with political pressure from workers across the states. What are your thoughts about that? Is that a conversation the ruling party is having as we speak?
Of course, that is the conversation of the ruling party. And I am happy that it is APC governors, the 2 governors that have seen the need to increase further are both APC. And that is very heartwarming. That shows that the APC governors in all the states are wonderful people. And that is what is very important to us now. I believe that the other states may see the need based on the number of people they pay salary and what they get to increase in their own time. But what we are talking about is that Imo and Ebonyi, who are the 2 APC governors in the Southeast, are the only people that have done so. It is going to help us in any election going forward, because the Anambra people, what I hear from the street, they are saying, we want to be like Imo, we want to be like Ebonyi, we want to join APC, we want APC governor to win election in our state so that they can increase our salary. And that is important to us. That is the major conversation I'm interested in.
We will talk about
for the policy in the state.
We're going to touch on Anambra shortly, but is there a sense to which you think governors should automatically increase pay by virtue of increased federal allocations, which your party oftentimes talk about?
Well, I believe that the magnanimity of the president increasing allocation FAC to the states also helped the governors in taking that decision. And I believe that APC governors, I can assure you that we all emulate Imo and Ebonyi. I'm so proud of them. They are wonderful people. I believe that other states, other APC states, we emulate them. I don't know what the other states are doing. I don't know what's happening in Enugu, in Anambra, in Abia. But their people are now envying the Imo people. They are envying the Ebonyi people. And that is what is important to me as the chairman of the zone.
Indeed.
That is happening from my party.
How much of this debate really is about economics, and how much is it about political optics as 2027 draws closer? Because I'll tell you for free, some are of the opinion that what your party governors, the other ones, about quite a number of them who are yet to make a move in this direction, are perhaps waiting for a few months before 2027, so it can be a good catch for electorates.
Well, I will talk about the governors of my zone. Governor Hope Uzodinma is not going for re-election. So you cannot say that he did it for the Imo people to vote for him for a 3rd term. He's doing his 2nd term. So he's doing it because he feels it's the right thing to do. He's doing it because he feels the pulse of the Imo people. And the Ebonyi governor follows suit because they are elder brother and younger brother. They speak like one. And that is what is the major conversation. The major conversation now is not when the other governors decide to do it. They are waiting to do it to attract votes. No, our government is doing well already. The renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has secured its place in the heart of Nigerians. Though it started very difficult, like he told us during the campaign. He said that the beginning is going to be difficult. But wait, with time, your patience will pay off. Nigeria will be better for it, and that is what is happening.
You don't think there's a danger
with what is happening today?
You don't think there's a danger in you as a, I beg your pardon, as an APC chieftain scoring your president's performance rather than allowing majority of Nigerians to tell you what they think about this government? Because the perception out there is that you guys really think you're doing well. But do you think that mirrors the evaluation of majority of Nigerian people? Where are you getting your feedback and your statistics from as regards the performance of this government?
My brother, I live in Nigeria and I interact with people. I know what people were saying at the beginning of this administration and what people are saying now. And what I say today is based on research, based on what I know. We are not joking in the party. We have a lot of research tools. We have people dedicated. Yes, it started very roughly, but we are seeing the changes now. The dollar is dropping, finding its right value. The fuel prices are dropping, finding the real value. But then, Nigeria is the world in every micro and macro economy. There are a lot of complexity. You see what is going on now between Dangote and Nupen. You see that it's not just about what the president has decided to do, but a lot of intricacies playing out. And people trying to sabotage the good work of Mr. President. Yes, what I'm saying is based on research, is based on facts. I'm not just self-deluding. I'm not just believing that it is all well because of me. No, okay. I have relations, I have people, and I see the indices of what is going on. All world monitoring apparatus are all pointing to the fact that the administration, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala said it recently, that the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration has stabilized the economy. And now, that means that the plane has attained its height. It's now on the cruise. We need to stimulate the economy. That is the level we are going now. And I see this happening with what the president is doing in recent times. So what I am saying is what it is. And I tell you, my brother, if you don't say here I am, nobody will say here you are. All right. So it is for me to say the good things I know about my administration. All right. And I know that the opposition are doing all they can to discredit anything that the president is doing. But when you ask them, what will you do differently to achieve what you said you do for Nigerian people? No result, no answer will come. I hear you. Let us take a break. So that is it. When we return, we'll turn our attention to Anambra. The point I was making, however, is that you also don't throw away everything the opposition is saying because you are in this government, you're probably going to see the positives. It's important that we balance both sides so that Mr. President can also do better. We're back after this break with more. Stay with us. Thanks for staying with us, everyone. We are exploring the developments within the polity, the fact that certain governors are now under pressure to increase the minimum wage vis-a-vis what we've seen states like Imo and Ebonyi do. APC National Vice Chairman for the Southeast, Ijoma Arodiobu, is my guest. Thank you for staying the course. He joins us live from our Abuja studio. Let's turn our attention to Anambra. The APC, your party, has vowed to take over from ABGA come November. But, you know, history shows us that your party has struggled to build grassroots trust there over the years. What's different this time? Well, the difference starts with the abysmal performance of the incumbent governor. And people are seeing these things. People are seeing that there is insecurity. Insecurity is the order of the day in Anambra State. The other day, on Isha Market, people protested on the streets. Soludo must go. Different strata of the society, different demography, are protesting, whether publicly or otherwise, that Soludo must go. That is the first tool we have. The first thing that informs us that victory is ours is that the governor is doing very, very poorly in all indices. For instance, in education, what I read the other day, that Anambra State that used to be first or second is now 33rd position. That is bottom. In economy, in all strata, in all indicators of development and performance as a government, the Soludo administration has failed. It has nothing to tell the Anambra people than to indulge on shameful abuse and insult, concocting all sorts against our candidate. So cheap that what we are talking about now is who slept with who. I mean, it's so disgusting. And the Anambra people are seeing that. The Anambra people are intelligent people, they are exposed. So what informs our hope for victory starts with the failure of he's demarketing himself of the incumbent. And
I hear you.
Our first district.
But hearing you talk about the Soludo government perhaps will help you understand why the opposition hasn't seen anything good Mr. President has done. Because you have gone all out to talk about his shameful conduct, how he's not done anything. It's perhaps how oppositions over the years don't see anything good about an incumbent government because they want to win an election. But what critics are saying is that your party is still seen as an outsider party in the Southeast. Let us leave what has happened or what you think, how you think the governor has performed. Let's talk about your plan, your party's plan to bridge that perception gap and actually win votes on the ground.
Okay, thank you very much. The Southeasterners, Ndi Igbo, cannot see the APC as an outside party. When out of 5 governors, 2 are APC. The other 3 are all in one different political party. So we remain the most popular and the biggest party in the zone. And just a few days ago, just yesterday, a senator of the Labour Party, Senator Chukwu, left the Labour Party to the APC. In Enugu State, at least half of the Federal House members have moved to APC. The same thing is happening in Anambra State. When I was there 3 days ago to inaugurate the campaign council, we also welcomed 4 House of Assembly members. 1 from ABGA, 3 from Labour Party, into our fold. And the Senate candidate of ADC in the immediate senatorial election has moved to APC. Everybody is moving into our fold. So how better can we assess our popularity? In all the states, everybody is moving in. Any politician of note is moving into APC. How better do you assess our popularity? We are the party to beat anytime in the Southeast. We are the biggest, we are the most popular, and the most attractive. So that is it. It's not about opposition. We know opposition people that are just there looking for opportunity to grab power. The whole we are seeing in Nigeria. But you know that the things I'm saying is true. Everything I've said here is true.
You know the PDP used to be the...
Everything I've said here is true, sir.
The PDP used to be the biggest party, right? And held sway for 16 years thereabouts. So be careful how you wave the big party flag. I believe that your party is also learning from what's happening around. But I want to turn your attention to the reality on the ground, how you intend to counter ABGA's incumbency advantage that has been ruling that state for many years, its deep political machinery in Anambra. Some have also made reference to the kind of relationship that currently exists between the incumbent governor and Mr. President, and the comments he made the last time he was in Anambra. Political observers believe that APC's Anambra's push is less about winning now, but more about building presence ahead of 2027. How do you respond to that?
No, we are here to win. We are in this election to win. And we are working very hard to win. Okay? We are not there to create any presence. We've done that long ago. The president's comments, I mean, is what he's supposed to say that he said in Anambra. So Soludo trying to brandish an endorsement by the president as the only thing in his scorecard shows total failure. Shows he has nothing else to show. Because after doing that for a while, nothing more to say. He started attacking our candidates. Attacking them unnecessarily, shamefully. So he has nothing to say. That grassroots hold, those people that were there then when APGA held Anambra for 16 years, like you said, have all moved. Most of them have joined us. Our candidate was one of those people that made APGA tick when he was tick. They have all moved. So I wonder where he's going to get that grassroots support. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. And I know, I tell you, our president is not going to do anti-party. It's not going to happen. He didn't, when we took the candidate to be handed flag over by the president didn't tell him, I'm not supporting you. The president gave him the flag of the party, the flag of the APC as our flag bearer, and congratulated him and asked him to go and win. So he cannot go behind the door. That's not the president I know to do any form of game with Soludo. Soludo is just playing a game. It is what we call photo opportunity. Any opportunity he has, he wants to snap picture with the president. That is not what we are looking for. His performance is what you sell him. If he is someone that is aspiring, like our candidate, he will be saying, I will do this, I will do this, I will do that. But as a governor that has been on the seat for 3 years, he should be showing, I have done this, I have done this, I will increase this. But there's nothing to show. My people say that somebody, somebody that is standing on one leg cannot say, push me, I will not fall. When I went to Anambra 3 days ago to inaugurate the campaign council, I saw where his billboard, because the government house is directly opposite our party secretariat. He said, which means I cannot be scared by a walk. I said, which one? You walk one first now before you said you're not scared of any. I've not seen anything. The Anambra people have not seen anything other than insecurity, other than people running away from Anambra State to live in Asaba, to develop Asaba, other than the industrial people of Anambra State living in fear. And the fear is happening every day. People are kidnapped, killed, or terrorized by his security vigilante, which was the strategy he employed in the last election.
Mr. Arojogo,
to use those vigilantes to intimidate voters, to intimidate other candidates. We
have completely run out of time.
So it's for us to watch now and raise the red flag.
It's a good place to leave it. November is upon us, where the votes will perhaps tell the complete story, and we'll be able to see the direction which the Anambra people have chosen to go. APC National Vice Chairman for the Southeast, Ijoma.
But my brother, there's something to note about the last election, the Senate election. It shows that the Anambra people have rejected P2B. Before, a lot of people won the election just because they are in the same party with him. Many of them. But now, he campaigned for a candidate, and his candidates lost woefully.
We're completely out of time.
So that our people are smarter than that.
We'll probably continue this conversation subsequently. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
By the way, the comment and submission of our guests has nothing to do with us at TVC. We completely dissociate ourselves from many of the claims that we cannot substantiate at this time. And by the way, the Anambra State government has a right of reply. We'd love to host the governor or any of his spokesperson on the show to get some replies to many of the accusations that have been made in the course of this program. That's the show today. Thank you for being a part of it. Remember, you can watch it again at midnight and 6 a.m. tomorrow. I am Nifemi Oguntoye.